Hey guys, so in this video we'll be doing a question, and it'll be a question related to the range of temperatures. So I went on holiday for 21 days, and when I was on my holiday I gathered my data, like I do. I love gathering data. So I went to Beachside and Flattown, and I've recorded the temperatures in degrees Celsius. So today, the question which we want to answer is, when I was in Beachside, what was the range of maximum temperatures? And this is the question which we want to answer. So we'll be looking at our ordered stem and leaf plot, but we'll be thinking, wait, when I'm taking the range, I'm used to seeing a set of data. So the trick in this is that we just really need to take the data out of our ordered stem and leaf plot in order to calculate the range. So we'll remember that when we were calculating our range, so our range was equal to our maximum number, maximum minus our minimum. I might do that minimum in a red. So what we need to do is we need to work out exactly what our maximum and what our minimums is, and then we'll just do this calculation and we should have our range, and it will be in degrees Celsius. So first things first, I'm concerned with Beachside, so I want to know what the maximum range of temperatures was when I was in Beachside. So that means we can ignore this Flattown data, so we don't need to worry about that. That's gone. So we're really just focusing on Beachside, and what we're looking for is our maximum and our minimum. So here I had an ordered back-to-back stem and leaf plot, but after I get rid of Flattown, I really just have a stem and leaf plot. And if you remember, this stem here tells us the tens column, and this leaf here tells us the units column. So if I looked in my tens column and I had a 5 next to it in my units column, that would mean that this first number here would be 15. So I just read that like that. Likewise, if I had a tens column and then a 7 next to it, a 1 in the tens column and a 7 next to it, that would be 17. So that was how we read the stem and leaf plot. So what we can see is that the numbers go up as I go this way, and they also go up as I go down the plot. So in order to work out this range, I'm going to need to find my minimum and my maximum. So I guess we'll start with the minimum first. We know that the minimum is going to be literally the first value which we have, and because these are already ordered, all we need to do is go to our lowest tens column, which is our 1, and then go to our lowest units column, which is going to be our 5, because it's the smallest out of this first row. So that will be our lowest units column, and then down here we can say we have a 1 in the tens column, so this will be the tens column, and our units will be 5, so our smallest value, or our minimum, will be equal to 15. So that'll be our smallest value. Next thing we need to do is find our maximum. I guess we could jot down our minimum to start with. So our units column, our minimum was 15. And the next thing we're looking for is our maximum. So to find our maximum, if I know the numbers increase this way and increase this way, I just read down to my biggest tens column, which will be this 3 here, because I've got data, data here, data here, data here, data here, and then when I get to this 4 there's no data. So I know that this is my last observation, this 38, this tens column here, this 3, and I've got an 8 in my units column. So if I have a 3 in my tens column and an 8 in my units column for the largest observation, I I know that my maximum is going to be 38, so I can just jot that down over here. And remember, these are in degrees Celsius, so I've got 38 degrees Celsius minus 15 degrees Celsius. So what we'll find is that all I need to do now is solve out this equation. So I've got my range, my maximum minus my minimum, my 38 degrees minus my 15 degrees. So my range is just going to be the solution to this equation. So my range is just going to be 38 minus 15, and that comes out to be 23 degrees Celsius. So that would be our final answer here. And if you guys ever go on holiday and want to know the maximum range of temperatures you observe while you're on holiday, that's how you work it out. So that's quite a practical example, and that's how you calculate the range from a plot. Thanks guys, I hope to see you in the next video.